In this episode of the Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor show, you're going to hear from my guests who are going to help you as a woman and a minority-owned business owner. Are you ready? Let's go. It's time to get drastic. Toni Harris Taylor. Toni Harris Taylor. Drastic Results. Oh yeah. Toni Harris Taylor. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor show. In today's episode, you're going to meet my friends, Dr. April Day and Mr. Anthony Patton. One of the common things between them is they love helping women and minority businesses to be successful. You know, it is very drastic to be a woman and a minority and start a business. My saying is, successful people take drastic steps to get drastic results, period. And it's especially true as a woman and a minority. Why is that? Because the odds are typically against us from the beginning. Women, we have so much going on. If you're a wife, if you're a mother, if you are a caregiver, which is a big deal in our world today, it can be drastic to start and run your business. If you're a minority, well, the natural challenges that go with that, starting with our mindset, because many of us did not grow up in a scenario where we felt like we could start and run and grow our own businesses. So in this segment, you're going to meet my two champions for women and minority businesses so that you can learn the strategies to take the drastic steps and get drastic results in your business. We'll be right back. This is Toni Harris Taylor, international speaker, marketing and sales coach, owner of Network in Action franchise, the TV talk show host. I help entrepreneurs get known, get connected, get paid to make six figures and beyond. This is Toni Harris Taylor.
She got me really motivated.
I learned something that I could immediately put to use.
Register today to get the connections you need to succeed.
Realtors. Has the hot real estate market convinced your customers that they don't need to pay for your expertise? Anybody can sell a house these days, right? If you're frustrated defending your price as an expert realtor, I'm here for you. My name is Roberta Rabella with Rabella Coaching Group. I help you effectively communicate your value without begging or bragging or spending hours on social media. If you are ready to eliminate hustling for value while still helping your sellers and buyers meet their goals, all while still enjoying your life, schedule a discovery session here at robertarabella.com.
Welcome back with our first guest, Dr. April Day. I love that smile too. So we're going to talk to April about who she is and what she does and how she helps women in business. April, welcome to the show, and please introduce yourself.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm so excited to be here with you as always. It is a pleasure when we get to sit down with you, Toni. You know it. But I'm here representing, you know, a lot of times we wear a lot of hats. And so today I'm wearing two hats. So my first hat, I serve as the president for the Women's Business Enterprise Alliance, and we really focus on helping women in business with their start, with their transitions, with their sustainability. And then we also provide the certifications for Women Business Enterprise certifications through the state of Texas. So we cover 94 counties. Lots of counties because we have amazing women in this industry right now. And then my second hat is I launched a company that is there to help increase the happiness quotient and overall wellness for women. And it is called The Well Days. And so I'm very excited to do both of those things.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful. How long have you been the president of WBEA?
It's so crazy to say this, but it's been almost 10 years.
Wow.
Like, whoa.
Wow. And I remember you when you was lit, before you was a doctor.
No!
And congratulations, you got the big promotion
I
this
got the
week.
best promotion ever, and that is I've been promoted to grandma.
Yay!
And oh my goodness, I felt instantly in love. It was just,
It is.
oh, it's a magical
It
moment.
is. So you got a lot going on. So let's
lot
bring
going
this
on.
together. Let's talk about WBEA first.
Yes.
WBEA is phenomenal. I actually do some training with you,
Yes,
and
you
thank
do.
you for those opportunities. But I want to be clear, what does WBEA do for women businesses?
Yes, absolutely. So there's 3 parts to this, which has many layers. But first and foremost, a lot of people recognize Women's Business Enterprise Alliance, or WBA, as the certifying entity. And that basically means that we provide the certification for women businesses that are 51% owned or controlled by women. So it's awesome. Independent and managed by women, or a woman. And that sets you up for women's business enterprises, right? Our certification specifically is focused on corporate procurement. So let's just say you decide that you wanted to do business with the Shell or ExxonMobil or MD Anderson. They look to us for those certifying entities in their supplier network. So really it's looking at creating a diverse supplier pool. So when you get certified, it puts you in that pool of diverse suppliers that corporations are looking for. And it's so powerful because anything that a corporation can potentially purchase, how cool is it if they purchase it from a women-owned company?
Absolutely.
So the other piece to that certification is we are a resource center for women businesses. We have a program that's run through WBA, partially funded through the Small Business Administration, that offers free resources to women businesses. In addition, we also do the certification for SBA for women-owned small business. That's a different certification that opens you up for federal procurement, okay?
Okay.
It's some big stuff going on in the certification world. And then we also have a partnership with Texas. So we also do the historically underutilized business certifications, and that is typically known as HUB. So we also help you process your HUB certifications and your Metro Disadvantaged Business certifications. And then we also put you in line with any other government entities like the Port of Houston. So it's really phenomenal when you think about, I would say, expanding your network to include procurement opportunities. We're the organization that can get you certified. The second step is we provide those comprehensive wraparound services so that you are successful in your competitive advantage as it relates to procurement.
Right.
And then we provide an affinity networking group so that you can be connected to individuals that are making those decisions, and then connected to other women businesses that are in the same journey, above your journey, or right before your journey. So it is a powerful group. And within that group, we also provide really services for your employees. So our network is about 800 certified women businesses, but across the network, it's probably about 1,200 women that you can connect with. And your employees also get services and benefits through the organization through a host of programs, including scholarships. So we award about $20,000 in scholarships that are given to us through the executive network that helps you create a robust educational platform for your business. Like I said, it's all about thriving. We want our businesses to be successful. And you can be in business from you just started to 20 plus years, to just making your revenue, to over 300 revenue, from 1 employee to 500 employees.
Okay.
I mean, we run the gamut and have those types of services that can really assist your business at any level.
Perfect. So that is a plate full right there. And then you decided to do your own thing. Like, that wasn't enough, ma'am. You've got the Well Days. So tell us a little bit about that, because I want to ask you about your doctorate journey, too.
Absolutely. So the Well Days is, I would say that it is a creative network so that you can bring your whole self every day. And really, it's more like, a lot of people are all on this, which I love it. They're really, really getting enmeshed in the idea of self-care, which is powerful. I merge the idea of creating balance for yourself increasing your self-care, increasing your happiness quotient, reducing burnout,
Okay.
and really taking care of your mental health in all one platform. And the reason why I called it Well Days is because I want to really change the landscape around health and wellness. When we don't feel well, sometimes we take a sick day.
Right.
But there are times when you just need to just take a relaxation day, right? You just need some time for yourself. Maybe you just want to take a nap. Maybe you want to take a hike, but it's just not the time where you want to be at work, right?
Okay.
And a lot of times we show up that way, whether we're physically, well, not quite there, emotionally, not quite there, spiritually, not quite there. We go to work anyway.
Right.
So you're not absent, you're just present.
Yeah.
But are you 100% present? And so what Well Days does is we create this arena where you can, one, get your assessments on your burnout and then really have a maintenance plan on it. Look at self-care, not just from where we think about, okay, it's time for me to go have happy hour or get my nails done. There's so much more to that.
Right.
That really increases your happiness quotient, increases your optimal performance so that you can show up and be your best self. And most importantly, it's taking care of you and taking care of you first.
Well, that is a plate full. And then you just finished your doctorate.
Yes.
So we don't have a lot of more time. This goes very fast. But how does a woman who's a president of a company with employees,
Yes.
you have your own business, you're a mother of teenagers, plus you're now a grandma and a
Yes.
wife, how do you get into the doctorate program and finish it?
You know, it took me a long time. So it was a journey. It took a long time to finish this doctorate. There were some high points and some low points. But the doctorate, my research was really looking at leadership and burnout.
Yeah.
And so I had to look at me first, my leadership, and then figure out how I can help other people.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that. I remember when it was a dream, and now that dream's come true.
Yes.
And now we got to get you to your next dream of doing your wellness retreats
Yes, indeed.
and serving the women you're meant to serve. So if you would do me a favor and look into the camera and tell everybody how to get in contact with you.
So you can get in contact with me at WBEA. So my email is aday@wbea-texas.org, and that is for all things business related and your certifications. If you want to increase your happiness quotient, reduce burnout, and really start to take care of yourself and feel better and optimize your performance, you can reach me at April Day at thewelldays.com.
Thank you so much, honey, for giving us a few minutes of your time. I love you. Congratulations on all the good things happening in your life. And I am just excited for you. When we come back, we're going to meet my next guest, Mr. Anthony Patton of the Houston Minority Report. We'll be right back.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Whether you're looking to connect with customers, find new ones, or sell more of your awesome stuff, Constant Contact has powerful email marketing tools and more to help you do more business online. Power on with Constant Contact. Try it free today.
Are you a busy business owner that feels invisible and you are not making the money you deserve? My name is Toni Harris Taylor with Drastic Results Coaching. I'm a leading marketing and sales coach who teaches service-based entrepreneurs how to magnetically attract their ideal clients to make more money now. If you are ready to get drastic results in your business, contact Toni at 713-387-9273. Remember, take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Welcome back. Now we have my next guest, Mr. Anthony Patton of the Minority Report Houston 100. Welcome, Anthony.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So I met Anthony recently. I went and did an interview on his show, and I accosted him and said, you and I need to network. We need to know each other. And one thing has led to another, and it's grown from there. So before we get into that, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Well, thank you so much. My name is Anthony Patton. You were right. I moved here about a year and a half ago from New Orleans. I've had my own business called the Do-Wap agency now, celebrated 21 years.
Okay.
And it's been a media marketing and events firm. I've been doing that for quite a while.
So you took the drastic step and
did.
moved from New Orleans to Houston.
Yes, ma'am.
What brought you to Houston?
You know, just I think as business owners, we have to challenge ourselves, and still have my office, you know, home, everything in New Orleans. And I was looking at, you know, big fish, little pond, or little fish, big pond. And I said, you know, I've kind of figured out the New Orleans market, that region, and I wanted to do something new and unique. I'm big in tech with my business, and I started researching like what markets made sense for me, and I wanted to stay close to my children. So it was kind of a 500-mile radius of Atlanta, Dallas, or Houston. I researched them, and I just believe Houston's in a renaissance, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Okay, and you've done some big things in New Orleans, so
Yeah.
give me some of your accomplishments.
Well, thank you for that. I would suggest that, I mean, probably where we're most successful, what I like to talk about is conscious marketing. I'm really somebody that I say that everybody can't hire me. You have to be conscious about what you're doing. I'm very focused on making a difference and being significant. And so I get behind causes, particularly that affect African Americans. I've done a lot of national campaigns, all of the recovery projects from Sandy recovery to Harvey to Katrina. I communicate to all people and how they can get back, get their homes, et cetera. So we build all of their communication vehicles from web through purchasing media, upwards of, you know, quite a few $40, $50 million campaigns in outreach and marketing. And that's kind of where I would suggest I'm most proud of, outside of some of the stuff we'll talk about today that I've developed myself.
Okay, very good. So let's get into that. So now you're in Houston.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's happening here with the Minority Report? What are you working on? What's next?
So obviously looking at what market I wanted to move to and kind of hopefully write my final script, I wanted to, with all this movement that's been going on, I've developed a magazine called the Minority Report.
Sure.
I've had this now for some 15 years. We started this in a little after 2008 was the first actually published magazine, but it's interesting now how, you know, back then it wasn't the popular thing. It, frankly, it kind of ostracized me sometimes because I'd be in a room of, you know, business people, and I would always talk about equity and inclusion and how we needed to make sure blacks were at the table. And now it's becoming a movement, so I'm really excited about that. So I wanted to find a marketplace that I could come and invest in black-owned companies and really develop. So we started a project called the Houston 100, where we identified 100 black-owned businesses here in Houston. And it was my introduction to Houston as a way to meet and network with fellow black business owners and hopefully now provide services that can support them. And, you know, either there's three things we focus on. RFPs, which is like doing contracting opportunities with government or private sector, large corporate, or helping people find jobs and opportunities through internships, and then finally connecting people to funding or investors.
Okay, very good. And then you also have the First Friday project. What is that all about?
So that's going to be a meet and greet. It's something I'm a part of a group called First Friday Nation. In fact, I'm the current president. There's 27 cities across the U.S. that are a part of this group. I've ran it in New Orleans for like 15 years. But it's a once a month social where we come together and do those three things I just mentioned, where we really try to connect people to opportunities and change their lives, because we believe that, I'm a firm believer that if you want crime reduction, if you want all these other positive things, higher education, then focus on the black business owner, because we're the ones that's going to really give our community a chance.
Awesome. I love that. So, you know, one of the things I always ask my guests is, what's their drastic step story?
Ooh.
Where you were maybe at a low point in your business and of course your life.
Oh, yeah.
And what drastic steps did you take to come out of that?
Boy, I think as an entrepreneur that's made it, you know, as you go further, I mean, I think there's, you know, there's scenes in your life, and particularly scenes in as being a business owner. So I've got multiple. I mean, I don't think it ever stops. I don't think you ever have that one thing. But I will say there was a moment in time where I felt like, okay, I'm comfortable. Like this is making sense now. It's actually paying off. Like anybody, you know, I came from the corporate world, so I just left and started this business. And believe it or not, that was actually relatively easy for me because I had come from nothing, and my mom was there to encourage and support me. And so when I said I was ready to go do my own thing, I didn't really have issues that people have. Where I really struggled was in the process of developing the business. I've done this on the back of my 401k, pretty much wore that thing out, was struggling, looking around, you know, and all my commitment was to my team. And then I figured out how to get a government contract. And that to me is when I finally realized, like, I don't have to go door to door, day to day, like to get that one sale. I was actually able to monetize my business and really support my team. And so I think when I figured that out, which is why I spend so much time, you know, really trying to help Black-owned businesses figure that out, because it changed my life dramatically. I mean, the income might be the same initially, but it's a guaranteed. It's almost like you've found the salary for your company,
right.
and you're able to take care of everybody. So about year 4 is when I finally figured that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. So this past April, you had a big event.
Oh, yeah.
And you were working towards, you know, from coming here, you were like, I want this big event. And I was honored that you honored me.
Oh, of course.
So first thing you did was you gave me an award, right? And I love this little award because
Thank
it
you.
speaks to, you know, our support of one another.
Absolutely.
And that's what is key with especially minority businesses. If we don't align ourselves and come together and support one another, we are never going to grow.
Absolutely.
And so thank you for recognizing that. But this one was the award of the night.
Come on. This was the grand finale.
I'm gonna let you describe it.
So first of all, thank you for your participation and your time in this endeavor. But yeah, I mean, Network in Action, I mean, you guys are an incredible organization. You personally, this award, and I won't show too much, but long story short, we gave this to you. It's called the $1 Billion Mind. We asked everybody that interviewed with us, you know, what would they do if they woke up tomorrow and had $1 billion in their bank account? And most people say things like, you know, oh, I'd buy a house, I'd do this, I'd, you know, even maybe take care of my community. But your whole focus was other people. And you did that throughout this process. Again, people didn't know me, and I'm running around saying I'm all about collaboration of Black-owned businesses. And you just embraced me and really connected me to other people. And you just like got behind this engine that had very little momentum initially, and just took a chance on me, and it made a big difference. And I felt like, based on your answer, because every one of the 100 businesses did answer that question, and just my personal relationship of how you engage with me, showed me that you do think way bigger than just yourself, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much for this award. So tell everybody how they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, so again, my name's Anthony Patton. I own the Do-Wap agency. We have media outlets like Slim Magazine that you're going to see. So if you guys are seeing QR codes all over the place, now we have a magazine that's solely focused on clicking a QR code to go to somebody's website, of course, the Minority Report. But you can reach me at dowapagency@gmail.com. WAP is in W-A-P, Do-Wap Agency.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time. And when we come back, you will get my final thoughts. We'll be right back.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
As a small business owner, you know how difficult it is to handle legal issues on your own. And at hundreds of dollars an hour, hiring a law firm is oftentimes not an option. Legal Shield small business legal plans help you resolve business legal matters more efficiently and affordably. For a small monthly fee, you will have direct access to a dedicated provider law firm. Whether you have 2 employees or 200, or run your business from your home, we provide customizable coverage options to meet the unique needs of your business. You will receive legal advice and research on business legal matters, phone consultation, document and contract review, as well as collection letter assistance. We also provide options for IRS audit protection and interstate services for out-of-state matters. Legal Shield has small business plans available in 3 packages: Essentials, Plus, or Pro, as well as supplemental plan options. Plans start at just $49 a month. Receive the right level of legal assistance, tailored to the unique needs of your business so that you can focus on what you do best, running your business.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
We're back. What a great episode. Dr. April Day of Women's Business Enterprise Alliance and the Well Days for Women, and Mr. Anthony Patton, the Minority Report Houston 100. They both told drastic step stories that led us to believe you've got to be drastic to get what you want. Thank you for coming. Caring is sharing, so please share with the people that you care about and subscribe to my YouTube. Don't forget to support our sponsors, Ravella Coaching Group at robertaravella.com, as well as register today for the viralnetworkingconference.com. This is going to be your conference that's going to get you connections, community, cash, and education. I'm so excited, and I want you to be here in Houston. Houston is the place to be, or you can do it online, theviralnetworkingconference.com. I appreciate each and every one of you watching our show. Thank you very much. And this is Toni Harris Taylor saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow. Bye.
Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor.
Let's be honest. Making a lukewarm marketing video is fairly simple. But who wants lukewarm marketing? Instead, how about something that conveys your unique message? Well, that takes creativity, and creative is what we are. We design custom logos. We even offer professional print services. Our goal is to showcase how good your idea is, no matter what your product is. Whether it's social media marketing for a new author or the artwork for the book itself, we can help. If you've created a new app and need a TV commercial to show it to the world, we can help.
Now they're Stork Advisor.
If you're a photographer trying to show off your work in a unique way, we can help. Need a promo for your TV show? We can help with that too.
It's Couch Time with Sonia.
We're an artistic bunch and we love the creative process. We're not trying to be the best in Houston. We're trying to be the best for you.